everybody, and welcome to Top Rope Reality, episode 21, part 2.
WWE.
And we have a little WWE and TNA news, and a little news segment I like to call a little slap in the face.
Slap in the face.
When we get to this part, you will see why I call it It's a Slap in the Face.
Okay.
Let's talk about WWE. We know we have a few beginnings and endings this week.
Yes. Big things going in WWE.
First of all, a man who I thought he would still be in the contract till he died. But his contract has come up. Yep. It is over. It's done. Good old JR, Jim Ross, is no more an employee of the WWE.
I think he'll still work with them doing DVDs. He'll still work with them doing interviews with the network and stuff.
I would hope so.
I think they'll still have a relationship, but not a continuing all the time.
I believe they put him in back and let him work with the writers and stuff. Some of the shows will be a lot better.
Yep.
Now for a beginning.
A huge beginning.
Yeah, it surprised everybody. Right now they're having San Diego's Comic-Con.
Yes.
And WWE had their panel there for Mattel introducing the new figures. Well, they're going to do a Sting figure.
They got right there.
Out of the blue, Sting made his entrance to the stage.
They got right there.
And the people were rocking.
Oh, yes.
Because you already had Hulk Hogan, Daniel Bryan, Paul Heyman already, and then you have the man called Sting.
Yep.
It's only a matter of time now before he steps foot in a WWE ring. Not to wrestle, just to step foot. And I'm looking at it like this. What happens first? Do we see Sting in a WWE ring on Monday Night Raw, or does his DVD come out first?
I think he needs to come out there to promote the DVD. That's what I'm saying.
Well, that makes it before the DVD, because the DVDs are always Tuesday.
Exactly.
And also another thing that I'm looking at, they have been hitting at it and hitting at it and hitting at it. I've seen it 3 times already. If Undertaker can't go,
right,
then I believe that at WrestleMania 31, Sting will wrestle.
Yes.
And he will wrestle Triple H.
Would be interesting. Did you hear at the Comic-Con that Hogan did a fake promo on Lesnar trying to talk about him and Lesnar at 31?
No, I missed that one.
I saw that. I was
funny.
like, yeah, that's never going to happen. But Daniel Bryan, they also coincidentally asked him a question. A fan asked him, does he know about how the payoffs work for pay-per-views now that they're on the network? And he said, nope, none of us really know. And Michael Cole quickly got away from that question.
I saw that part, yeah. Well, you gotta, switch it under the rug.
Good PR going, you know.
But you brought up Brock Lesnar.
Yes, I did.
Well, it's official, folks. SummerSlam is August 17th. And it's official. John Cena will defend his WWE World Heavyweight Championship against Brock Lesnar.
Yes.
Will he take it from him this time?
It's going to be interesting.
Or will it be another Extreme Rules where John Cena walks out?
Wouldn't be surprised. But we got another new beginning, and I love this new beginning. They probably won't be called this, but we're going to call them this until we get a name.
Yes.
The New Nation. Xavier Woods came out after Big E and Kofi. They've been teaming together here lately.
And they lost to Ryback.
They did. Nobody loses to Ryback.
No.
So Xavier Woods coming out in a white suit, gets angry at them and says, look, we need to take what's rightfully ours.
Yes.
Okay? And he pumped them up, and he got them excited, and they all pretty much walked out together. But coincidentally, I did see a picture of Big E with his arm raised up just like that. So that's interesting.
Well, on the network, on Main Event, they had a match.
They did.
Against Slater and Gator, Titus O'Neil. And they were vicious.
They were.
That's what they needed. I'm glad Kofi. I knew Big E. I've seen Big E being heel.
Yep.
I'm glad Kofi has done something different. This is what Kofi needed.
And Xavier Woods needed it too, because they didn't push him as a face.
That's what. Now, he'd been a manager for a while or forever. That may be his job.
He's a great talker.
He is a great talker. He's a smart person, a very smart man, and I think he
can use the whole PhD thing as his gimmick.
Yes, he can. Another big thing that happened on Raw.
I'm loving this.
Paige turned on AJ.
Yep.
And beat her ass all around the ring.
Back, yanked her down, and
threw in the post, tossed her over the commentating table. That's going to be interesting. If they have a match at SummerSlam, which I think they're going to have a match at SummerSlam, It's going to be very interesting.
Yes.
You got Paige as a heel and AJ.
Yes. And another thing that happened, we thought it was another week of the endings.
Yes.
We thought Ricky Steamboat was no longer with the WWE, but now we're getting reports
No,
that
48 hours later.
Yeah, that he's still with the company.
He's still with the company. Somebody changed their mind and said, whoop, they wasn't supposed to be Steamboat.
Somebody, I don't know if they just,
Ricky.
maybe they just like closed their eyes and just put their finger on a name and it happened to be Ricky Steamboat. They thought that was a bad idea. I just think that's a horrible idea. He's a great legend for the business, and he's a great ambassador, just like the others, like Ron Simmons and Sergeant Slaughter and those that go and do interviews. You need to keep Ricky Steamboat around. Plus, he's still good enough to where he can go in there and truly get the young guys trained up.
Yes.
He knows what he's
Most
doing.
definitely. Cena, your boy John Cena.
No, I don't like him.
He breaks a TV and pay-per-view record. At Battleground, when he won in that fatal four-way, defied the odds, made his 14th win in a row, beating his previous record of 2007 when he had 13 wins.
And then he's going to beat everybody's record of, he's going to have 17 title reigns?
Probably 20.
Hey, you never know. But before he goes off to Hollywood, which I keep hearing a lot of.
Yeah, whatever.
Hey, if he goes to Hollywood, guess what? That's better for the WWE.
More bad, like Hogan movies again.
Hey, that's fine. I don't care as long
But
as he's
John
not
Cena,
taking the spotlight.
John Cena missed this past Raw.
And did it bother Raw?
The ratings went up. The ratings haven't been up since Daniel Bryan. Before Daniel Bryan was off for injury, they broke the 3.0 rating. So
finally, that's a full
that
11%. They had 11% increase from last week's show, which faced competition from Home Run Derby contest.
Major League Home Run Derby.
All right.
So they had no competition, but also John Cena was on the show, and the ratings went up.
They would think, they have nobody to make it. If the ratings went down, they would have said, "Oh, that's because John Cena's on our show." So what is their reasoning now?
But see, they can't even say because Brock was on there, because with the part when Brock was on there, the ratings dropped a little bit.
Really?
It's the middle hour was the best hour.
There you go.
So, and we had on our Battleground results. He got me by 1 on the Jericho Bray Wyatt was the deciding thing.
Really?
Mine was a 3-4 record. His was a 4-3 record on the Battleground.
I win again. Very interesting.
And former W superstar Drew McIntyre, he's out trying to make some more news. Somebody talked to him about his release. He said he was annoyed. He got fired.
But now he's just fired up, though.
He's fired up.
Fired up.
And he says it's not a case of if I'll be back in the WWE, it's a case of when.
He says he has an opportunity to be the biggest wrestler outside the WWE. He won't be happy unless he's a big brand. Hey, best of luck to him.
They have to use him right, though. If they don't use him, it doesn't matter.
Exactly.
And TNA news. Matt Hardy, your boy, Matt Hardy, Fat Hardy, made his return to TNA.
We had Devon last week and
Matt Hardy
this week.
And 2 former WWE wrestlers made their debut with TNA.
It's not going to be very long, though.
And Snitsky.
It's not his fault. It's not his
fault. No. As they showed up in the main event to help EC3, Rhino, and Rockstar Spud defeat Team 3D and Tommy Dreamer.
I hear they're not going to last very long.
City Street Fight.
That's what I hear.
That's what you hear.
That's what I hear.
Does any lower level WWE guys last very long in TNA?
No.
Austin Aries did it again. He cashed in his X Division title for a shot next week at Destination X against the champion, Bobby Lashley.
There you go.
Could we get a new heavyweight champion? I haven't decided. I don't think they're going to take the title off Lashley yet.
Especially him just getting with Baltar, Baltar, however you say that.
Yeah, Bellator.
Yeah.
I think that's right. Which made me think, but if you already read the spoilers, we're just trying to, we know. And now from our slap in the face department, this is a real bad slap for TNA. That's why I put it in the TNA section.
There you go.
Top free agent AJ Styles recently appeared on a Wrestling Observer's radio. And during the interview, Styles revealed he has already made more money in 2014 than he would have made the entire 2014 year working for TNA.
Wow.
Slap in the face.
And that's it.
Styles added that at the end of the year, he can make much more money working the Indies as he made in TNA back in 2013.
His previous TNA deal was much more lucrative than the final deal he was offered by the company. Estimates claim Styles' previous TNA deal saw him making $350,000 a year, but the final deal he was offered by TNA to remain with the company would have seen him take a pay cut down to $250,000 a year. Styles added another major perk of working the indie scene is the promotions will pay his hotel and travel expenses, which is something TNA did not do for Styles. And that, my friends,
is a slap in the face. How bad is that?
Wow.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, that's it for part 2. And that was a major slap in the face to TNA. Is that you can make more on the indies than you can working for the number 2 company in the world?
Sad.
That is very sad. Well, folks, we'll be right back with your favorite part. I know everybody. They're pulling you. They're yelling. They're calling you on the phone going, when is it? When is countdowns? And that will be right next on part 3 of episode 21 of Top Rope Reality, right here on YouTube.